I'm coming out of the happiest state of my life. I am feeling anxious. I'm like waking up in the middle of the night sweating, and it's just like I don't know what to do. I don't have too many friends. I just want to start this creative outlet as quickly as possible.
As well as
that. Do I have the people skills? I was just thinking I don't have the confidence. So I feel like I have to make a change somehow. Hi. What you just saw was me doing my own personal type of therapy session to try to solve my problems, where I talk to the camera for 10 minutes a day and I try to keep a conversation going like it's a therapist. But the therapist is me, because I'm going to try to be solving my own problems. And I want to prove to myself and everyone, I guess, watching that solving your problems is possible and that it's not really as hard as you think. The solution I've come to is that I just need to, right now, for the first step, I have to get out of the house more and go see places, go hang out with people. Me being a very big introvert, I'm a little too complacent being by myself, so I'm going to be going to an aquarium this weekend to hang out with cousins and just people that I don't really get to hang out with too often. And then the next day I'm going to be going to Prescott, Arizona, which is a place that I've never been to. There's a really cool lake there that I think would be really great for shots, and that I could just explore the town. I could go out there and that I could get some filming done. So if you would like to come along with me to solve my problems, I'm going to be going tomorrow, and I'm going to be filming the whole thing, and I guess that's what this video is going to be about. And this is going to be just a step one process of solving all of my life's problems. I know that you can't solve every problem, but this is going to be me taking it one step at a time. So come along if you may. Yeah. I woke up. As you can see, I just took a shower and my place is a mess. And I think one of the first things to have a healthy lifestyle is to be in a healthy environment. And as you can see, yeah. So let's get started with this shit show. I'm gonna call that good. Okay, it's just about 1 p.m. I think the apartment's clean enough. I went to the grocery store and about to go to the aquarium with my cousins. I don't know if they'll let me bring in the camera, but if they do, I should get some cool shots. Pretty exciting. Yeah.
Cut the legs off of our pants, threw our shoes into the ocean, sit back and wait through the daylight, sit back and wait through the daylight, slip and slide on subway grades, these shoes are cool, man, ice skate, fall through like change in the daylight, fall through like change in the daylight, I miss ya, the lines in my road, some call it on monochrome, maybe I'll paint them in myself, maybe I'll paint them in myself, maybe I'll paint them in myself.
Today's Prescott Day. Nervous, but we'll see what happens. It's only a 1 hour, 40-minute drive, so it's nothing like actually big. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be making some eggs for breakfast, and then I will be heading out. So I'll see you guys when we're on the road.
Open hydrant, roll the windows. Call my neck through the open, and float down Grand Street.
I'm always really bad at flipping them. I like flipping them all at once. That's not it now. I'm a piece of shit. Fuck! Yeah. We are officially off. Yeah, so I made it to Prescott. I'm at a park place where there's this really cool lake. Gonna try to get some drone shots and walk around, see what we can film. Yeah, it's a pretty cool location. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but it looks cool. I haven't gotten out and looked around yet, but we'll see. Okay, so I made it to like the top of one of the biggest hill mountain things here. I'm trying to find a good spot to do my drone, but it's just so windy, so I'm really nervous about losing it. Losing it or like it going into the water. So I think I'm still gonna put it up, but it was $400.
I get the calmest period, covered in ice, Siberia. I'm at the top of the pyramid, bitch, I'm a storm serious. We gonna play serious. Came with the gang of myriad, came with the gang of myriad, came with the mud crew. Sit up, I just forgot where I was. Pull it out, throw it out. Sit up, get up, beach, get up, beach, get up. Came with a rock. Split up. I got John Wick hit ups. I'ma go get up. Came with the army, yeah. The people around me still the same.
So the drone didn't die, thank God, but there are some storm-looking clouds coming in. The weather says it's not supposed to rain, but they look kind of like rain clouds. So I don't know what to do with that. I want to keep exploring just because this place looks like amazing. So now it is saying it's supposed to rain a little bit. It's supposed to be light rain. I don't really know how hard light rain can be. It's supposed to be sunny today. How does this happen? Well, I don't really know what to do now. Like, I was planning on spending most of the day here, but now that it's raining, I can't really record, and that's the main reason why I came out here to, I don't know, see new places and record. I might just look at downtown, but I don't know if I want to go home early. I was planning on shooting the sunset here, then driving back after the sunset. Yeah. It just sucks. We could check out downtown Prescott, even though my hopes aren't up too high. We could probably get some lunch, see if the rain stops. I don't really know what to do if it doesn't, or if it does. I could look up cool places in Prescott. So yeah, let's get going.
Like Da Vinci, only got
just finished exploring the town. Got my butt wet on the court stairs. I think that the rain is supposed to be done for the rest of the day. Like, the blue sky is starting to peek through, and I figured out that there was a pretty good hike pretty close by. So I think I'm gonna do that for the rest of my time here and then go home after that. I don't know why, but isn't the park kind of tree just singing? I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very lightly snowing. She's my mom, good whiskey. She gon' bust her right here 'cause it's risky. She gotta go like. So the hike was kind of underwhelming. That's why I didn't film too much of it, but today's just been a pretty good day where I got out of my own little comfort zone, I guess. Like, I feel like even if I was going for photo shoots and things like that, I'd stay in the same location. And it's a real breath of fresh air. Speaking of that wind, breath of fresh air, like just going to a new location to do stuff, even if it is by myself. Yeah, I mean, I don't regret coming out here at all. Like, I want to explore other places, exploring them with other people too, but I'm not mad about what I did today. Like, it was a pretty fun day at the lake and everything like that, even though it rained and it might actually rain again. It was a pretty good day. So after this, I'm going to probably start the drive back. If there is a good sunset while I'm still driving, I will get out, find a spot, and record. But I should be able to make it back before sunset to Tempe, which I still might record a sunset. But yeah. It was a good day. What I was coming out of, what I called at the beginning of the video, the best state of my life, was me basically going into a time and calling it me time, to where I purposely isolated myself just so I can focus on my crafts and focus on jobs and focus on getting the right camera equipment and actually using it, but I failed on the actually using it part. When I first started feeling that loneliness and that anxiety of not having any friends or not doing as much as I want to be doing socially, is just this what inspired me to start this. And this is just a step one process of many of me just solving my constant problems with anxiety and self-worth. I think the biggest question that I have for myself is, am I doing okay? And I know that question was probably never going to be answered correctly. So it was a good weekend. I felt accomplished afterwards of actually going through with something that I originally planned to do. That was a very big deal. And I guess now it's just on to the next problems. And I'm going to be having to come up with answers for those problems because I don't have them yet. But I really thank you guys for watching. It does mean a lot. It means the world to get support from anyone. That's just more validation of what I'm doing is okay, and what I'm doing is helping someone else or just helping anyone that's in need of it. If you don't know where to go, you will see a next step, and you might not see the big picture at that time, but it is there, and you just need to make it to the end of the map, the end of the trail, the end of the journey. And you do that just by taking the next step.